Good morning and welcome to Eugene Center for Spiritual Living. I'm Reverend Trish Mackey, and I have the great honor of leading you into a meditation this morning. So thank you so much for joining us from wherever you are, or at any time of the day or the next week when you watch this. Please know that we always include everyone into our services and into our meditations. So know that we are so happy you're with us. I want to invite you this morning to take a little trip with me. I'm going to ask you to make yourself comfortable and put your feet flat on the floor and put your hands in your lap or on the arm of the chair, but put them with your palms up. We want to always be open to receive and to let the universe know that we are ready, willing, and certainly able to accept all the blessings that the universe can give us and will give us as we acknowledge it and accept it as our own. So gently closing your eyes or just lowering them so there's no distractions. I want you to think about just your breath. I want you to be an observer of the breath that you're taking because you know it's coming to you naturally. It's not that you're doing it. It is being done to you. And it's a thing that works and sends energy and love and compassion and joy throughout your whole body. When you sit and you are still and you allow yourself to just let go, to let go of anything that's on your mind or on your heart or is in front of you to do. Just let yourself be present. As we're breathing, know that as we exhale, every part of our body seems to just let go a little bit more. Our shoulders go down. Our breath is just, we become more relaxed in our whole body. And just check your body out as you're going through and see if there's any places that seem to be tighter or firmer or a little resistant to this wonderful breath of life. When you come to any spot like that, just stop at that moment and just allow yourself to keep breathing and sending that life-affirming energy into that spot until it relaxes, until it lets go of any tension. I know that as I allow myself to be present in this moment, I know that this is the only moment where I am totally in charge. In this moment, everything I do, everything I have, everything I want to be exists. And right here is the opportunity to allow those things to fill you up. With every breath in and every breath out, allow your body to sink and relax even more. Let your arms feel longer. Let your spine feel straighter. Let your feet feel connected to the earth. How easily it is to let go when we take the time to do so. I open myself up to a greater opportunity of feeling and knowing myself in a greater way, in a deeper way than ever before. And I do it simply by being present. By being present in every moment that I am in. For I know that that power of letting go, that power of making space, allows the universe to come forward and to fill me up with all that I desire. To fill me up with all that soothes me, that makes any rough edges in my life become smooth and safe to be in and to look at. To know that I am the most powerful being in my life. And as I allow myself to step into that deeper understanding of the power and the presence that created me and resides within me, I know that my life is an example and an expression and acts as a mirror to my inner thoughts. As my thoughts focus on life and the beauty of it and the joy of it and the lightness of it, I am filled with a new feeling, a new lightness, a deeper understanding of my life and my connection with the universe. I am a creation of the universe. And because of that, as everything is, I have the ability to choose what lifts me up, to choose things that may not make me feel the way I want to feel, but teaches me a lesson about what I do not have to repeat. Life is so wonderful because I choose it to be. Every moment, every hour, every day, I have the ability to begin again. To choose something new. To revisit something I have done before, perhaps with new eyes. I let go of judgment, for my job is simply to be a better me than I was yesterday. To be more loving. For as I do this, I find more and more opportunities to be loving, to be caring, to be listening. There are no limitations. There is nothing too large for the universe to present to me. Whether it be love, whether it be compassion, whether it be joy. I seek the experiences so that I expand into a greater capacity, a greater willingness to choose more, to choose deeper, to choose wiser, to choose richer. I am the only block in my life. And other people come into my life to show me where those blocks are. And they give me the opportunity to take them and manipulate and mold and reshape the results, the outcome, and the way I look at them. I am joyful. Even when I don't feel that I am, I always am. I am filled with joy. I come with joy. I'm filled with love. I come with love. I'm filled with understanding. I come with understanding. There is nothing that is missing in me. These words are simply words of reminders. Perhaps over the years we have forgotten the magnificence that we are, the uniqueness that we are, for there are no duplications. We are each of us one of a kind, priceless, never duplicated, amazing. I ask you to check your breathing right now and to see if it's become softer, if it's changed. Is it beating faster? Is your heart beating faster? How exciting! How exciting! Oh, wow. What's next? I know whatever it is, whatever every moment brings me, that it is a gift. A gift of unknown expectancy, of adventure, of love, of compassion, of light. New people, new opportunities, new ideas, revisiting some of the past things that have been done, that you've experienced, and deciding you want to do them again. How exciting. As I open myself up to the universe, I create space and I give myself permission and allow more to be given to me. It all begins on the inside. It begins with the way that I think. It begins with the way that I speak. It begins with my thoughts. It begins with my actions. And now I allow myself to choose whatever it is and do whatever it takes to see my life filled with things that I have only dreamt about or have only thought about. This is the gift of the universe. Use it the way that works for you. And so it is.
I was sitting back there going, when are we going to start this thing? Well, there's no time like the present.
Yay!
Good morning. My name is Radiant, and this is
Alice.
Sue. And we are grateful members of your Join Out song leading team. If you'll rise, we'll sing a couple songs. This Little Light, you should know this one, maybe.
Yeah. If not, there's...
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Walking in the world, walking in the world, I'm gonna let it shine. Walking in the world, I'm gonna let it shine. Walking in the world, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This God light of mine, this God light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This God light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This God light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. And so it is. If we could just all carry our childlike light with us everywhere we go, walking in the world. And now, if you'll greet your neighbor and say hi, and if you see someone you haven't seen before, I inspire you to say hi to them too.
Hello, neighbor.
Hello.
Thank you for being here, gals. This is just great.
It's always great.
Hi! Thank you for being here. Yay!
And if
Okay,
you
we're
will
making-
return to your seats, we'll start singing our second song.
One of our favorites.
We are one mind, we are one heart, one in love and light. We are one mind, we are one heart, one in love and light. We are one mind, we are one mind,
We are one heart.
we are one heart, one in love and light. We are one mind, we are one mind,
We are one heart.
we are one heart, one in love and light. Awesome. And if you have a device, please silence it now. And thank you for coming to celebrate this beautiful Sunday with us. And I'm still radiant. Can you hear me? Is that good? Okay. Welcome everyone to this, like I just said, celebrate this beautiful Sunday. And to me, every Sunday that I get to come is like celebration. It's like my weekly Christmas. we do have an information sheet or with contact information if you moved or if you're not getting it. It's a weekly thing. It's not that we are like selling it to eBay or anything like that. We just want you to stay in the groove of like, because we have some amazing stuff happening, like the Soup for the Soul and drum circles and all kinds of things like that. And you want to make sure that you're in communication with all of that. So you want to get signed up, and you can do that by signing this little document. We have some out in the foyer, or you can talk to Dale, and he can help you find one. The global vision or declaration of principles is personification of God. Personification of God. Can we own that today? Like, can you really say that you own that today? Okay, I'm really going to read it this time. We believe that God is personal to all who feel this indwelling presence. It's the personification of God. Our practitioner of the day is Trish Mackey, and we're going to have her come up here and get ready to say the prayer as we sing the song. Please rise.
We come together in this moment. We bind our hearts and minds, for we all form a tapestry woven from one line, one creation, undivided, all unique expressions of God. We come together now in one accord.
Good morning. I welcome you, as we always do, to this wonderful opportunity, the wonderful opportunity to be with like-minded people. So wherever you are, whether you're sitting in the sanctuary or whether you are sitting at home and watching it even on a different day than Sunday, know that we still include you in our love and in our life and in our teaching. So I'm going to invite you right now is to just make yourself comfortable, and I want to lead you into a blessing for this moment and for this day. As I speak my word, I speak it for you. For you are the I that I know, because we are all one. And right here and right now, I know that I have given myself the gift, a gift of being present in this place where I have chosen to be. I put myself first in the knowingness that living my best life, living my authentic life, living the life that is mine to live, that I grow and I expand and I blossom into beautiful, beautiful flowers, plants, leaves, people. I draw people to me on the frequency that I am. As I give, I receive not only the same, but overwhelmed, overflowing, an abundance of love, life, and opportunities for expansion. I know that as I have chosen to be here this morning, I have given myself as the gift of love, the gift of life, the gift of understanding my connection with the universe. And in this beautiful place, as the center of spiritual living in Eugene, I am filled with that opportunity to get filled. That love and life and everything that are the qualities of God are given to me and filled up with me. right here and right now. I bless this place. I bless it, this sanctuary. I bless every word that is spoken by everyone who comes up and shares what they are being divinely guided to say, and the music, every note of the music. Fill yourself up. This is the place to inspire lives, to grow, and to be a bigger expression of what you already are. I bless this place and I bless everyone that's in it. And together we affirm the beauty and the sparkling joy that we get from being here. And please join me. And so it is. So it is.
Okay. Can you hear me now? No? Yes, no, yes. I was told not to touch the microphone, like I follow directions. No, yes, no. Okay, well.
Use your playground voice.
Can I do this one? Unwind, everyone. I don't know if this will work. Okay. Hi. We acknowledge that we are meeting on the I don't think that one's on. That's not on. It's not on. Okay. I am not out of options. I have the unlimited power, and this will work out
They
perfectly.
just need to turn it on. There's probably a button on the console that hasn't been.
Linda, I would like for you to not talk about them turning me on. It's perfect. All the people that need to hear my voice are already listening. So now we will lead the affirmation of the day. I will say it first, and then I hope you will say it with me with pizzazz. When I choose to embrace and honor all of who I am, I also honor the humanity and divinity in everyone I meet. I create bridges wherever I go. And go! When I choose to embrace and honor all of who I am, I also honor the humanity and divinity in everyone I meet. I create bridges wherever I go. So I will tell you that when we went to the retreat, I did get the enthusiasm card from Bonnie Anderson. It's not showing up in my life. I don't know what's going on. So for me, speaking about the heart, I've been coming to the center for approximately 20 years. And when I used to come here, there would be like between 100 and 200 people that would come every week. And all of those people saw the insecure, small me that I was, and they loved me until I could love myself, until I could love my community. And now a lot of those people are gone, and I still carry their spirit with me, and I miss them terribly, as if they were family. And now I have the luxury of a new community where I get to love you, and till maybe if you don't love yourself, I can love you till you love yourself, till you can love the next person. And so we're all kind of just spiritually growing up in the center. And it's such a divine space to come in and be humble and vulnerable and have people just love you anyway. You get up here, you say the wrong word, you trip over the mic stand, you like don't know what to say, and we will love you so much until you like become the one who knows all of the things to do, and then you will love someone else till they know what to do. And that's kind of like the gift I get from this center is like, we'll teach you the teaching by living the teaching until you know the teaching. We are blessed to have music by the house band, which is Matt Treader, Mo Schneider, Paul Worster, and Marty Weisberg. I almost got it. So take it away. That was so beautiful. And now, if you are new here, we will go into a short meditation after we sing the song. It's great if you could learn the song and sing it from your heart with your eyes closed. You can really go a little deeper. But you can go as deep as you like. I don't set the rules. So we'll start by singing. I am opening. I am opening. My heart is ready to receive. I am opening. I am opening. My heart is ready to receive. I
My heart is ready to receive. I am opening. I am opening. My heart is ready to receive. Bring it down a little bit, please. Good morning. I breathe. Breathing in, breathing out. There's only one life. There's only one source. There is only one infinite power at the heart of all that is. And I am part of that. I speak in the first person. I speak in the I am for everyone. I am. I trust and I know that I am in the right place at the right time. I trust and I know that good and only good are here for me now. Grateful for the chance to be who I am, to be received, to be accepted, to be. I let go. I trust. And let it be so. And so it is. Well, I believe we have our microphone problems all rectified now. I want to thank our sound team. They are such an incredibly wonderful group of people, and they work completely as volunteers, and I just adore each and every one of you for all that you do.
Yes.
Thank you, yes. Well, we are looking at the whole idea of wholeness today. Funny how that works in, you know? But what do we believe about wholeness? That's the topic of today's talk, is what do we believe about wholeness? Oneness. Well, we started out with the whole idea that there are no bad parts of us. That everything about us, even the parts that we go, about, is good. There's nothing wrong with us. There's nothing broken about us. There's nothing bad about us. Oh, Linda, if you only knew. No, trust me, even that's not bad. Trust me. We have this tendency to belittle ourselves, to less than, to create spaces in which we don't fit. And we're actually part of something that is so grand, so big, so much more than we realize. The thing that we call the infinite, the thing that we call spirit or life or the G word, God, is not a being that lives out there somewhere that is looking down at us with judgment and lightning bolts and loves us so much it's created an eternal hell to put us in. That is not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is an infinite capacity to be. An infinite energy, an infinite intelligence, an infinite power, an infinite love. There is not a God that loves us. What we call God is love. And so when we experience love for one another, when we experience love of whatever it might, I love that tree, I love that dog, I love this green, whatever it might be, we are experiencing the infinite within us in that moment. That is spirit acting through us as love. That's who we are. That's what we are. That is the very nature of us. And we talk a great deal about oneness. We talk about how we're all one big family, you know. We come together, we bind our hearts and minds, for we all form a tapestry woven from one life. We say these words, but do we really live as though everything we see is connected to us? What would it mean to really believe we are all one? What would it take to believe that we're a global family? And that within that family, each of us is unique and divine. Yeah, even them. Yeah, even him or her. Yeah. That underneath all the behavior, all the apparently imperfect cloaks that we are wearing, we are woven together as one infinite being, that we are cells in the body of the universe. And that what impacts one impacts everything. I can't insert poison in your little toe and say, well, don't worry, it was only your little toe. It was because that poison is going to flow through the rest of your body. What happens to one is going to happen to the next cell and the next cell and the next cell, and it's going to move through you, and that poison will consume you. We are part of an intricately related, intricately connected world of different people and different energies that are all part of one infinite concept. How do we see each other as equal and divine? How do I look at someone who's doing something that just bugs the ever-loving poop out of me and say, this too is God, and I love them as well? You know, last week we sang Karen Drucker's song, You Are the Face of God. We sometimes have to stop and remind ourselves that this too is the face of the beloved. This too is a reflection of my soul. How we look at wholeness is in creating belonging. What we strive to do is to create belonging without othering, and it's a conscious practice. It's a practice we have to work on. It is something we have to be consciously doing. Oh, I just othered them. Oh, okay, I need to catch myself doing these things, because it's literally brain science. Meditation is wonderful. Prayer is wonderful. Doing these things that put us into a calm state and allow us to be where we are is fine, and it's one thing. But it is when we catch ourselves saying the ugly thing, thinking the ugly thought, and we say, wait a minute, I'm not doing that anymore. That's when we rewire our brains. That's when we recalibrate our emotional structure. We are the ones in the driver's wheel, and we have to listen to what we're thinking and saying and catch ourselves. And every time we catch ourselves, we create a new neural pathway that gets a little deeper every time we catch ourselves. It's in the catching. So we don't beat ourselves, oh gosh, I'm so stupid, I did it again. No, it's, yay, I caught one just before I did it. Good for me, I caught it. That's what we have to remember, is it all comes from love. It's not a win-loss game. It's not punishment. It is, hey, yay, I caught one. And I made it stop. I can recognize and celebrate the difference. I don't have to like it. I don't have to invite it over for supper. But I can say, okay, I see how they feel that way. I see where they got that idea. I understand now why they think that way, and it's okay. I'm going to be here, they're going to be there, but I don't have to lose sleep over them because they are me. I got a little history lesson for us today. Personal history lessons. Back in about mid-1969, late 1969, a group of people got together here in Eugene and decided it would be really cool to start a spiritual community. And they gathered people together and they worked at it. And by May of 1970, they had received enough people and filed for and received their charter to be Emerald Valley Church of Religious Science. And they did that, like I said, in 1970. And then they, a few years later, 50 years ago this month, they bought this building. It was the Norvale Church of Christ. There is actually a baptismal font back here. The floors back there are that poured flooring from the 70s that everybody had, and it's had showers and things for people who were getting baptized or whatever. We've got it covered. I was going to put in heat things and a jets and have us have a hot tub or something, but But the team wasn't going for it when I got here 20 years ago, so we floored it over, and now it's a storage room. But over the years, it has evolved and grown and moved, and the bookstore used to be out there and the office back here, and the sound room was over there, and we did some remodeling and revamped things. We put a new roof on. But who were those people back in 1970? What did they dream of? What did they hope to have? And I'm thinking, even though it was 56 years ago, 57 years ago, in 69, I think what they wanted is what we all want: connection, community. To be seen, to be heard, to be felt, to be received exactly as we are. Whether we are young or old or black or white or Hispanic or gay or straight or whatever, not even unsure, binary, it doesn't matter. To just be accepted for who we are, where we are. Does anybody in here not want that? How does spiritual community grow? Well, it grows when I see your wholeness. When I don't point out, what's wrong. Remember when we were little kids and they'd give you this exercise, what's wrong with this picture? Yes. So you could pick out what didn't belong there. And it's a way of teaching you certain things. But we all seem to have adopted it as a lifestyle. And whenever we walk into a room, we look for what's wrong with the picture instead of trying to find what's right with the picture, what's whole, perfect, and complete about this picture. And so wholeness is a spiritual practice I need to work on in order to see that no matter what somebody is saying, no matter what they're doing, no matter what of my buttons they had the audacity to push, that there is within them a piece of me. There is within them a light that we have in common. And that I can look past what I'm feeling right now to find the wholeness and the beauty and the wonder of them. How does spiritual community grow? By seeing the wholeness, as I said. A community of people walking together, a spiritual community is a community of people walking together on a spiritual path. We are on a journey together. A community has collective energy. Imagine being community and imagine how that feels. Imagine I can let my guard down here. I'm safe here. I can be myself here. I can be who I came here to be here. I found this beautiful quote by Thich Nhat Hanh. Those of you who know the Druid that I am, this just really spoke to me. We can visualize the community body as a forest. Each member of the community is a tree standing beautifully alongside the others. Each tree has its own shape, its own height, and unique qualities, but all are contributing to the harmonious growth of the forest. Looking at the trees standing steadily alongside each other like that, you can sense the beauty, solidity, and power of a sacred forest. Can we be a sacred forest together, each with our own height, each with our own ability, each with our own focus, each with our own interest, but we combine with the roots to connect. When you begin reading about forests and how they work and how they can create fungal networks through their roots and they can send nutrients and water to sick trees, they do things. There is stuff going on that is so mystical and magical and real. And we need to think about that and embrace that and consider everybody that I meet has the same desire to fit in that I do. Everybody that I meet is just as afraid as I am. Everybody that I meet is me. I've been doing, since I came back from the sabbatical, thank you again, those of you who helped make it possible for me to attend my 2-month sabbatical after 27 years of ministry. And the time that I had, and it's all of this stuff that went on during those 2 months of April and May is burbling to the surface now. And it's like it's delayed reaction or whatever, but I'm doing some deep work on Gary Simmons, who was a Unity minister, and was up in Spokane, Washington, and our whole board went up there at one time and did a training with him on ways of creating more what they call the beloved community and being part of something that is so exquisitely supportive of people. And he's now come out with a book called Integrative Ministerial Practice, and it's based on Ken Wilber's integral theory, such things, but it's the whole idea that a community is less of a hierarchy and more of a tapestry. And that moving away from minister-centered ministries to purpose-centered ministries where everyone has a role and can do things that make them feel good and connect them to other people so that the power is shared and evolved. And it doesn't mean you don't have a minister, it just means their role completely changes. And their role is basically what mine has been all along, which is one of empowerment. And those of you who took my shadow class know how important that is to me, the whole idea that you find your power, that you take your power back, that who you are is so much more important than what you look like or sound like or have done in the past. And so we're looking at ways of, when we had the 50th anniversary, I talked about, that is not the lodestone cap on the top of this experience. It is the foundation upon which we build the next 50 years. And here we are at the 50th anniversary of owning this building. And it's all paid off. And it's all our responsibility. And we can do what we want. We can decide as a community, as a forest of trees, what we're going to build, what we're going to do, how we're going to do it. We're going to be creating over the next few weeks, months, some more small groups. We started with Soup for the Soul. We've moved to the game night that Kathy does, the Oneness Blessing and book studies that Jeanette is doing, and the book studies that Reverend Liz has been doing. We're going to have more small groups like that. So if you've had a desire in your heart, I really wish we had a small group about blah, 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 then let's come together and let's make it happen. Because that's how the forest gets stronger. That's how the trees grow deeper roots. Sandra, I want to mention you and the writing group. That's what I'm saying. There's so many kinds of groups. I knew I was forgetting something. But what we want is to find what is my power? What is my gift? What is it that I really, truly seek? And maybe I just like weeding. which kind of sounds silly, but you know, there's a place in me, I kind of love getting out in my yard and pulling things up that don't belong there anymore. And there's a metaphor for that, of cleaning things out of my consciousness. And maybe, you know, we had a gal who used to, who she's passed on now, but for years she would come once a week and weed. That was her job. That was what she did. That was what gave her joy. And every now and again a small group would join her. But this is what I'm talking about. It doesn't have to be spiritual, because it's all spiritual. If it's all the infinite, if it's all God, then honey, it's all spiritual. You know, even the dog poop is spiritual. And this is what we have to remind ourselves, that what would it really mean to believe that we are all one global family and we all are unique and perfect just the way we are? What is mine? What is my passion? What is my desire? What is my secret hope? I've got to close now with some earnest, I don't have to close, I am going to close. I get to close, I choose to close with some words from Ernest, from a Holmes reader on practical wisdom. So, you can have your eyes open, you can close your eyes, whatever you're comfortable with, but just let these words filter into you. You can trust this something you call life. It is not only where you are, it is what you are. It is in and all around you, and its whole impulsion is love. The very fact that you were born, the fact that when you were born you reached out in trust to those nearest you, is proof enough of this premise. When you were born, you reached out in trust to those near you. Just accept then, no matter what your experience may have been up until now, the truth about you is that while you were born of human parentage, what you really are, that which came through this human parentage, is an original, creative, wonderful being. You are God's beloved child. You don't have to make this up. It isn't just an idle sentiment. It isn't a platitude. It's real. It's the truth about you. Accept it and be glad. The next proposition is that this is also true about everyone you will ever meet. Everyone has the same feeling you have, the same desire, the same need, and no one can be happy until they have worked out a right relationship with the infinite. Breathe that in. You are special. You are unique in the world. And you are just like everybody else. Both can be true at the same time, because each of us is unique in our own way. And each of us is similar in our own way. But each of us is holy. Each of us is sacred. There is nothing you have to earn. There is nothing you have to do but love. Just love. Just be grateful and love. Do we have anybody with a transformational moment this morning? A transformational moment is when the infinite, the teaching has shown you something truly amazing. And Jade, do you have something you would like to share with us, my dear? Birthday girl?
Yes.
Almost.
I wasn't in the room when we sang to our birthday speech. Thanks, Linda. Hey, y'all. I've been going through papers. It's my curse. And I have this folder. And in it is Gary Simmons' diagrams about beloved community. And you'd think there's just one line.
You'd think there was only one mind. We ought to look into that.
Question for you as to how vibrant this has been and can be again. Gary talks about affinity groups that come together naturally, just bubbling up, and they're happening. We also had teams. We had greeters and ushers and information table and kitchen angels and sound team. I know, because my position on the board was called InReach. And at one point, I was bringing together each of those groups. Some of them were meeting in bars, not my idea. So I asked them, and we would go to homes, and we would open with a treatment. And there was this vibrancy that not only did you feel connected here, but we had a vision for what each team would do. And that there was I can't wait to come fill in the blanks. Now, that's happened everywhere that's fallen off. I'm sure this book's being written about what happened from COVID, because kind of all of us just pulled in, and you have no idea how much this sister back here, Susan Cochran, and this woman here does, and this woman does, and this. There's a principle that in most organizations, 20% of the people do 80% of the work. That doesn't have to be true here. We're missing out. It's summer. Sometimes we don't do classes in the summer. There's this myth that we're going to take summer off. I don't know about you, but with this mind, I can't afford to take my summer off. So I just invite you, whatever you feel moved to do. Maybe we'll put up lists and people can sign up to do some of those things. We used to have a community fair. I wrote that down. We had balloons at each table for y'all to come and sign up. So just thought I'd throw out some ideas of what possibly could happen. Thanks.
Bless you, my dear.
Thanks.
Could I get the song leaders and the ushers to come forward, please? It is time for the offering. It is what we give to our community, how we give back for the good that we have received from this center. And there are many, many different ways you can do it. The scan thing up there, for those of you who haven't been here before, you can scan that and it will set you up to donate online if you like. Or you can, send us a check. I do check. I'm one of those old-fashioned people who still writes checks. But you can do any way you want. Yeah, there's a couple of us out here. But anyway, however you are giving, and if you're giving today, or whether or not you are giving today, place your hand over your heart, either with the check in it or the money in it, or just with nothing in it but your love, and repeat after me. I bless this gift.
I bless this gift.
Knowing it is the circulation of divine good.
Knowing it is the circulation of divine good.
And that it comes back to me.
And comes back to me.
Pressed down. Overflowing. And multiplied. Everything in this world goes around, flowing with abundance, it knows no bounds. Giving and receiving, we circulate the love with gratitude and knowing there's always enough. We give thanks, we give thanks, we give thanks with this offering. And we give thanks for Matt, Mo, Marty, and Paul for the music they're about to give us. Oh, yes. Grazing in the grass. Huh? Grazing in the grass.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Oh. Are we blessed or what? Woo! Thank you. Announcements. We have many wonderful things happening at the center. Would like to welcome newcomers. I know I see a couple of people out here who are new today. If you'd like to stand, you may. If you don't want to and you're not comfortable, please just remain seated. But know that you are welcome here and know that we are grateful to have you with us. And if you didn't get your gift bag, check with Jeanette and she will take care of you. Okay. The discussion group is happening after the gathering today. I think Susan said she was going to handle this discussion group. So the discussion group is from 11:45 to 12:15, where you can talk about what we talked about today and what Jade mentioned. And we brought up all kinds of fun things to talk about today. Men's coffee, Tuesdays at 10:30. The oneness blessing is Thursdays at noon, along with a meditation. And the writers group is Thursdays at 1:30. Soup for the Soul will be coming back in September. Transmission meditation Tuesdays at 2 p.m. with our beloved Bethel in the meditation room. Linda McGill is teaching the basic drawing class. It's 5 weeks. It starts July 24th. It's 10:30 to 12:30 each Friday. $10 for materials and $5 to $10 per week, depending on what you feel comfortable with. And it's a 6-week class, right? 5-week class, yeah. Okay, book study group from The Soul Without Shame. Jeanette does wondrous book study groups, and that's going to be happening starting August 11th from 7 to 8:30 in the evening. Is that going to be here?
Yes.
It'll be here at the center. In mid-August, a month from now, Bob Simon is going to be here, and somewhere we're going to have a house concert, maybe where he's staying, I don't know, but we'll talk. And he will also be doing the Sunday music. Slow down a little bit. and an afternoon workshop. And he's going to be doing the message that Sunday. He's a wonderful, wonderful fellow musician. He's been here before and been part of our annual conference. And he's a wonderful musician and a brilliant, beautiful soul. And then the following Sunday, the 23rd of August, we are going to be showing A New Thought, A New You, which is a New Thought movie that was made in 2014, end of 2014, released in 2015. Jeanette told me it was available, and Aaron has said, I can help you out with that. So we're going to be showing it here, and it's got people David Alexander as a young man, David Alt, several other people that you have seen, and they are all New Thought ministers, unity, religious science, and divine science, talking about how New Thought has changed their life. And it's just an 80-minute movie, but God, is it good! It fills your soul, it recharges your battery for sure. And the new member class will be Sunday, September 13th from noon to 1:30. Come find out what it means to be a member of our community, and lunch will be served on that day. And for the Board of Trustees, a lot of people are not aware that as the senior minister, I am a permanent member of the Board of Trustees. And so I am what gives it continuity over the years. So I've been serving for 20 years, ever since I got here on the board. Don't talk to me about it's a long time to serve. I understand, but it's where the business of the center. On the one hand, I'm in charge of the ecclesiastical stuff, but the board handles how the money gets spent, what we do with things, how we take care of the building, how we reach out, how we create volunteer opportunities for people, all the various ways we can serve the community. And so if you are interested in what the board does, the meetings are every third Sunday. This Sunday is going to be a board meeting, today, and it starts at noon in the social hall. We're still doing the recycling work. I have a bag. Oh, you have a bag, yes. Yes, bags are good. Bags are good, and we can fill them with recycling, and when we fill them with recycling, we make money for them, so hey. The book boutique will not be open today, but you can go in there, and if you see anything that you like, you can take it into the office and purchase it.
What about Harry Lynn Floyd?
He will be here in September. The slideshow can only go on for so long, And there's plenty of opportunities to serve. We've talked about that. Thank you to Ellen and Susan and Amy for the wonderful artwork. And Reverend Trish, would you please be able to come up and talk to us about what practitioners do? And I can take a deep breath and slow down.
Take a deep breath. Well, every Sunday we give you the opportunity of meeting with a practitioner who can help you get through some of the things that you're going through that just seem like overwhelming sometime, and things that we put off till later because they don't go away. They just sit over here and you never forget that they're here. So when you talk with a practitioner, what you do is you share with them, how do you want it to be? Not how it is. We don't need, you already know that. We don't need to know that with you. But how do you want it to be? How do you want to see it differently? And we can help you with that to get back on the track to knowing that you deserve everything that you claim for yourself. The universe doesn't hold it away from you. It never walks away from you. We walk away from it. And the knowingness that we're in a partnership with life. We don't do it by ourselves. We do it with the universe supporting us. But we have to take the first step. Practitioners and ministers, if they'll just stand. Okay, Radiant, why don't you start?
Brittany Gaines.
Reverend Linda, Kathy Day, Susan.
And myself. And we will be at different windows. And so if you see somebody standing there and you want to talk with them, go ahead and just take a moment. It's very brief. We don't have to go through all the other stuff. Like I said, tell us what you want. So be thinking of it while we are getting ready to end our service today. So please stand.
Said it's all right. Say it's all right. Say it's all right. Have a good time. It's all right. Whoa, it's all right. Now listen to the beat. Kinda tap your feet. You got soul, and everybody knows that it's all right. Whoa, it's all right. When you wake up early in the morning, feeling sad like so many of us do, just hum a little song and make life your goal, and surely something's gonna come to you. Say it's all right. Say it's all right. Say it's all right. Have a good time, 'cause it's all right. Whoa, it's all right.
If you choose, please repeat after me. I am whole.
I am whole.
Perfect. And complete.
And complete.
And so it is.
So it is.